The book in the Bible that contains arguably the most practical wisdom just for living a good quality daily life is the book of Proverbs. And Proverbs, I don't think it's a coincidence, is also the book that probably talks about humility and pride more than any other book in the Bible. I'd encourage you to look at Proverbs chapter 11, like verses 2 through 14 as an example. Our verse for the day is Proverbs 11, verse 2. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but wisdom is with the humble. Pride and humility are truly opposites. And this is not pride in like your child or your grandchild worked hard and achieved something in school or in music or in sports or whatever the case may be. It's pride in ourselves. It's pride in our own capacity, pride in our own abilities. Look how great I am. Look how smart I am. Nobody knows more about X than me. That's the kind of pride that Proverbs is talking about. And when pride comes, then comes disgrace. But wisdom is with the humble. And why is that? Because the humble are far more likely to be teachable, far more likely to be in a posture of being a lifelong learner. One of the things as I've gotten older that I've grown to appreciate more and more, it's just every single person you meet has gifts and talents and knowledge and wisdom and experience that I don't have. And part of the fun, part of what I enjoy about meeting people is just trying to ask questions to learn, well, what are the particular gifts and abilities and wisdom of this person? And how can I celebrate those? And how can I learn from them and benefit from them as well? Pride is just antithetical. You're going to hear me saying this all week. Antithetical to spiritual growth. It's just a death knell for trying to be a faithful follower of Jesus. And as Jesus said yesterday in the passage we discussed from Matthew 18, unless you become like a child, you'll never enter the kingdom of heaven. And that's being humble like a child. And so part of what we have to constantly do, and it, I think, is a challenge the older and older we get, and the more we learn and the more accomplished we are in worldly terms, the harder it can be for us to keep seeking that lower place, that posture of humility. But whenever you find yourself leaning towards pride, remember Proverbs 11:2, because when pride comes, then comes disgrace. Disgrace will follow in its wake, but wisdom is with the humble. May God grant you wisdom as you humbly follow him today.